A mix of Korean and Japanese.
No,
My
mix.
father is Korean. My mother is
Ah.
Japanese.
Beauty.
So my parents made in Tokyo. So I was made in Japan. And I was born in Korea.
Oh, so
Mm.
wonderful.
I grew up 3 years in Korea. I moved back to Japan again. And then grew up in Tokyo. And then I studied psychology when I was in a university. And when I was in university, I experienced my father's death. And then I decided to become an acupuncturist. After university, I went to acupuncture college, which is located in Tokyo. It has 3 years of education and 3 years of training. I have 5 years of experience as an acupuncturist.
Mm.
How many of you tried acupuncture before? Oh, none of you. Only one of you. The special one. Very good. So,
Tell me one.
none of you,
You
most
do.
of you never tried. You have tried.
Yes.
Very good. So let me share my story a little bit. How I started to do acupuncture. Yes. Actually, I knew acupuncture because my grandfather from my mother's side, he was an acupuncturist too. So for me, it is part of the life. It is always there. When I'm sick, when I'm in pain, my grandfather just treated me. So for me, it is so natural that it works for me. So I'd like to share with you the most vivid memory that I have in my life. Yes? When I was 8 years old, I broke my bone on my feet. It was painful. I was crying. My grandfather came to me and he did acupuncture for my feet. And he magically disappeared my pain. Oh, it really works. This is why people come to see my grandpa. This is the most vivid memory that I have. For me, that's always there, and then also in Japan. Acupuncture, this is very popular. But not only in our culture nowadays, even in a Western culture, not only in the Western culture, actually all over the world. This treatment is becoming very, very popular. Actually, this treatment, acupuncture, this is the fastest growing movement in healthcare today. But have you ever seen advertising acupuncture on billboard or TV commercial?
No.
Probably not.
Yeah.
But if there's no advertising, how acupuncture can be so popular? Do you have any ideas?
Mouth to mouth.
Mouth to mouth, exactly.
Yeah,
When
and-
they try, they feel the changing and they want to share their experience to their family and friend. This is how acupuncture is spreading all over the world. The another reason is people started getting tired of taking the medications because of the side effect. People try to looking into something more natural without the side effect, right?
Right.
This is another reason acupuncture is became so popular right now.
Mm.
But at the same time, people hesitate to try it because of the needle, isn't it?
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
I'd like to show you the needle.
Okay.
Okay? So needle, this is almost thin as human hair. So human hair is 0.09 millimeter to 0.12 millimeter. This needle is 0.16 millimeter, so this is almost thin as human hair. So I'm gonna go close to you. You can see how thin it is, right? You can see this is very, very thin. Okay,
Mm.
and
Yeah.
also I use Japanese technique, which is the most gentle acupuncture technique in the world. You don't need to afraid. All the needles are disposable needles and all sterilized. I clean your skin first, and then I will start. As soon as I use, after using it, I am going to dispose. So you don't need to worry about any of the
Pain
infection.
relief. Yeah.
But it's still needle, you know. I showed you how you think it's thin, right? It's completely different the needle from when you have the blood test. That is still needle. So you might be thinking, it might be painful. So I will need one volunteer. Just try one needle on your arm.
I can volunteer.
Okay.
She was the fastest, yeah? She was the lucky one, Jenny. Yes, please come this
Oh,
way.
volunteer all.
Yes. You want?
More than one.
Okay, Jenny, please stand here and just show your face to the audience, you know? If you make a face, everybody gonna see.
Okay.
Yes?
Don't scare.
Yes.
Just relax.
Yes.
Are you
It's not
alright?
même quasi.
Do you feel good now? Are you excited to
Araha.
try it? Are you ready?
Ada
It's
bateri
already
yang nak
inside of
apa?
you actually. Was it bad?
Wah. No. Oh. Good.
Smile.
Smile. Yeah.
Does it look bad?
Yeah.
That's it. This is Japanese technique. It's a little bit special technique that I use. It is more gentle technique to you. Let's take it off.
No blood.
Done. Excellent. Please take a seat. Please come. Thank you very much. It is
Give
like this.
some water.
Did it look bad?
No.
No. Did it look painful? No. Yes. So now you're a witness, yeah? You cannot use excuse anymore
Yeah.
that you don't want to do because of the needle, right? So now I can explain to you why it works, how it works. Acupuncture works for so many things. Actually, these are the most popular concern list I treat on board. For the stress, digestive issue, for the pain, works excellent. And also for us, for the hormonal balance, anything on this list, you will receive a benefit. Science has discovered a lot about the pain relief because there's many people who do the treatment for the pain relief, right? So, when I start to do a treatment, I locate the needles on a specific point. What is going to happen to you is at the first your body start to increase your circulation. By the increasing of the circulation, if you have some chronic
Yeah,
pain, the area that you have a pain or some stiffness, it gets very stiff and tight. But when you start to do acupuncture treatment, your body start to increase your circulation. The area that you have a chronic issue can absorb more nutrients and oxygen, so it start to heal it faster. Basically, what acupuncture do is I don't use any medication. I just stimulate your body to heal it faster. Because your body go on the healing track, your body doesn't need to give you as much pain. I just want you to think about why you feel the pain when you have. Right? People think it is something wrong, but actually it's nothing wrong. Your body just want to let you know there's something going on. I cannot heal it properly. So help me, rest for me. Do you understand what I mean?
Yes.
By the stimulation of this treatment, your body start to heal it faster. So your body doesn't need to give you as much signal, right? So this is the reason when we start to do a treatment, your brain start to produce a beta endorphin, which is natural painkillers, works like a morphine. But it comes from your brain, so we don't have a side effect. The third reason, when I start to do a treatment, when you have a pain, like for example, if you have pain in the shoulder, your shoulder sends a signal into your brain, and your brain catch your body have this pain transmission. Because of this beta endorphin, your body starts to cut your pain transmission. Why it works for the pain? Increase your circulation, boost your beta endorphin, cut your pain transmission. These are why acupuncture works. But when I say it start to boost your endorphin and cut your pain transmission, it sounds like it's very similar to when you're taking a painkillers, right? Logically, it is same, but actually we are doing completely different thing. I hope you have already noticed how different it is. Having a painkillers, what they do, that is going to give you comfort. That is going to cover and mask your issue to give you comfort. I don't against taking a medication. Sometimes people need it. Sometimes people really, really need to have temporarily comfort to have a quality of the life. But as you know, this painkiller is not going to cure or heal your problem. What acupuncture do is we help your system to heal it faster. So after the treatment, sometimes people need more than one session to cure everything though. when we do our treatment, after the treatment, it is not just covering, masking your issue. Actually, we can help your body to heal it. That is the biggest difference. Acupuncture works for the stress relief too. Actually, the treatment itself is very, very relaxing. People start to snoring, start to drooling, I have to wipe the floor. It is very relaxing. Why? When I start to do a treatment, our body start to increase the serotonin level. The serotonin, this just makes us feel a little more calmer, happier, help our stress, help to be adapt to the stressful environment, I'd say. So, when you take, sometimes people take serotonin tablet. But my question is, how long would you like to keep depending on those tablets? Acupuncture treatment, what I do is help your body to have enough serotonin level by yourself. Make sense? Yes. And also acupuncture treatment works for your immune system as well. If you have an inflammation caused by arthritis or any of the pain, you can use acupuncture to take away the inflammation faster. And then also if you get sick easy, if you get infection easily, if you have asthma, if you have allergies, it works excellent. We did a blood test before before acupuncture, and then after the acupuncture treatment, actually the result was showing we boost your immune system. I'd like to share another story. Yes? I used to work with one of the best acupuncturists in Japan. His name is Koide Masahiro. He's about 70 years old now. I did a training in his clinic. In his clinic, people come to see him sometimes every single week for 30 years, 40 years. And then I met one lady. She was coming to see him every single week for 30 years. And then I interviewed to her, why you keep coming to see him? You're pretty healthy. Why? And then she told me her story like this. At the first, I came to see him because I was having a difficult time to get pregnant. After the 3 months of the treatment, I got pregnant. I got my boy. And then I have noticed I don't have a migraine anymore like how I used to have. My digestion is so much proper. I feel my body is getting healthier. This is why I keep continuing, you know. I don't want to get sick. That's why I keep continuing. And then also she mentioned to me like this. People going to gym to keep their body healthy, right?
Yeah.
For me, this is like going to gym. In fact, I am very healthy. In Japan, we need to go for the checkups. They send a letter to us, we have to go for the checkups. I go to see the doctor because they tell me to go. So I do checkups.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty healthy. I don't take any medication like my friends. I don't want to get sick, that's why I keep continuing. When I heard this story, I couldn't say anything anymore. I fully understand what this medicine do. At the first, you can use acupuncture to resolve your issue. But also you can use acupuncture to prevent other issues.
Iba.
This
Ada
is
issue.